All right, gentlemen, how's everyone doing this evening?
Great. Looking
Good.
forward to this.
Yeah, doing
Yeah.
good
Awesome.
here.
We're all
Yeah.
here. We're all here on the
Yeah, all
couch.
We are.
five.
Well,
We're all here.
we are the
A
couch
really
co-hop.
long couch tonight.
We are the couch co-hop, and I got who do I have here? Man, I got everybody. Got Jared, got Nick, got
Oh,
Dave, got Aaron, and I got me.
That's right.
It's a full house.
And
Yeah.
we drink a beer every week. We tell you what we think of that beer. We rate that beer. We say some other weird shit, and then we pick another beer every week. We rotate on who picks the beer. And this week, Nick, it's Nick's choice. So Nick, what are we drinking tonight?
We're drinking some Trumer Pils tonight.
Or as my wife said,
Oh,
Trump piss.
no.
Oh, I hope it's
Okay.
better than that.
No, when I
Yeah.
was carrying it out of the store, she's reading. It's like, what is that called?
Oh God.
All right.
I'm
Nick's
Well, yeah,
curious
I'm
about
totally
drinking
ready
the
to open
can
this
and
up.
the bottle to see if there's any difference.
3,
Yes,
2s, and the 1s.
One.
And the
Crack 'em.
zeros.
has to be a fine.
God damn it.
This.
Thing.
Smells good.
Nice. My bottle opener.
Jesus.
uh, oh, that smells lovely.
Mm-hmm.
So what impresses me about this beer is that tastes like a European lager, but it's made in California.
Oh yeah.
It
Well,
smells like a
it's-
European lager.
Yep.
It's quite skunky.
Well, technically, it is a
Hmm.
European.
Technically,
lager.
it's a European recipe. Was it brewed originally? Does it ever say it was officially?
From my understanding, and just from from what I remember being told when we first started the beer distributor I worked for that started distributing it, is it was a beer that was initially in Austria that
Huh.
they opened up a U.S. brewery to brew for the U.S. market.
It says on the
rather
back
than-
here that it's a 400-year-old recipe that was perfected at the original Trumer Brewery in Salzburg, Austria.
Oh,
Yes.
no kidding.
That's correct.
It's really quite nice.
Mhm.
Not what I expected. It's very it's
It's a little more spicy than
Yeah,
like
there's a lot going on there.
than you would like a Stella or something that's a little more sweeter.
Yeah. This definitely has a bit more of a skunky hit to the throat, but it goes down nice. I mean, you don't usually get that with any beer that has a skunky hit, because
Yeah, I'd say this is more towards Heineken than Stella, but maybe it's been a while.
But I'm
No,
really,
I don't
really
taste it. I don't
sensing the
think it's
malt, though.
skunky. I don't think it's skunky. I think it's spicy. I think it's different.
Yeah,
I didn't.
It reminds
mean-
me of something, and I can't put my finger on it, like a beer that I haven't drunk for a long while. But
I just had one so much. It reminds me of Grolsch in a sense, but
yeah, it's a bit hoppier though. Like
Yes.
at first you don't get those hops, but later on you
Mhm.
like after a couple of sips, like it's
but
quite hoppy for a lager, but in a good way.
yeah, yeah. I'm actually getting quite a bit of the malt flavor in there too. It has a nice kind of a richness to it. It's not just like a just a quick light beer or anything like that. It actually seems to have a lot of richness to it.
but the thing about it is completely throwing me off with the flavor profile it's hitting you with. As soon as it hits your mouth, like a few seconds later, gone. Like
Yeah,
almost dissipates entirely.
So-
And immediately it's like,
this
Whoa.
is easy drinking. Yeah,
All the ingredients except for the water are shipped from Austria.
4.9% alcohol.
dang.
Owned by the
So
same
good.
company that owns Trumer, or not Trumer, Shiner.
Shiner Bock.
Ah, shiny.
Yep.
Oh, bleh. Actually, I
Jam
don't mind
Green.
Shiny Bock.
It's funny
I
the
don't
bottle
mind
design though. It looks like a Jameson bottle or something.
The green.
Well, no, but
Kinda.
just like the label and how it's kind of. Like I said, I think it says Jameson across the top, but it has a little red and.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is very good. Trying to
yeah,
figure out
yeah.
what
I'm enjoying this.
that logo. What's going on with that logo though?
I think it's a waitress delivering beers.
It is, but what's wrong with
Yes.
Yeah.
with her pants?
I think she's wearing a dress.
Oh, it's the
Oh
rest.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks
No,
like
they're hammer
Oktoberfest maiden.
Yeah.
yeah. It's like
hammer
candle
pants.
in a
It's like one of those really
Yeah, hammer.
poofy gown things going on.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Pantaloons.
Panto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Again, isn't
I've,
that?
I've kind of a hard time reading the back of that label though. There's a lot of different fonts and like some are bold and some are not so bold.
It's busy.
Yeah, and I don't know
Mm.
what's going on with the perfect pour on the left as well.
Yeah, I never understood that.
Is that like shake it,
Huh.
then twist it round, then put it at 45, and then
Does
pop?
it say it better on the can?
It does, but of course I'm
Huh.
not going to be able to show them in camera because
Because on the bottle it's weird.
Yeah.
I was trying to find the can or the bottle the other day, but I couldn't find it at all. I only got this one because of Davey.
Yeah, I found the can at John's Market East
Oh,
a
interesting.
couple months
I
ago. Which,
I went to-
interestingly enough, they didn't have the bottles there.
I went to Cheap Charlie's in Gresham. I was first trying to find this, and they couldn't. They haven't seen it in years. I'm like, years? Really? It's not that old, and it doesn't sell that fast, does it?
I found it in the back of the fridge, walk-in fridge cooler thing at the bottom of a shelf, hidden behind boxes, and there were two six packs there that you'd have to like look for it. Like there's no way you'd find it normally.
True.
Huh.
I mean, the only other way you could find it is if you go up and they'll tell you point blank if they can order it for you or not. I actually when I was at Cheap Charlie's, they were going to buy me a 6-pack. I'm like, maybe depending on there or not this next week because I'm only there like once a week. So
I think that's the only thing that would keep me from buying it because it's kind of hard. It's hard for me to get. I'm in Washington. They don't have it, and in Oregon, it's just kind of hit or miss.
They had plenty of it at John's Market. I didn't like. You know, they had it. They actually had it in the fridge as well as on the shelf. So they had at least, 4, 5, 6 packs on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it in New Season in Happy Valley, which I wasn't even looking for it, and I just wandered in there, and there it was, and yoinked it.
Nice.
Side note, while you're talking about this, my choice for beer upcoming, I accidentally drank the last one.
Oops.
Oh man.
Someone has to go back to the store.
Yep. Hopefully they still have it.
I'm sure they do. If not,
Well, hey, I have one in a spare just in case you need one, Dave.
Yeah, I might have to ask you.
I think if it's what I think it is, I have my 2 still.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Yeah, but that depends on what it is.
Anyway,
we got a few weeks.
This is very nice. It's very pale, actually, looking at it poured in the glass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, yeah, it definitely looks. It looks almost remnant of I don't know. It looks like actually, but it's tasty. That's for sure.
Could drink a lot of these.
You could only 4-point-something%. So.
Yeah, I'm really liking this.
Yeah.
Just be glad you guys got it in a bottle, not in a can.
Is there is the can just not?
Everything is just kind of a step or two below.
Oh,
Just
sad.
It's like drinking Stella in a can. It also just doesn't feel right.
No.
And
Some
to
beers
be fair,
but
the best by date was the 14th of this month too on it.
That's not that
I
bad.
don't know if that really.
We only got like It's been a week off. It's not like insta skunk.
Yeah. But
It's
like you said, it's just like I think I've even like Stella and Corona in a can. It's not the same.
Yeah,
you gotta have
about it.
Well, I think the light hitting the bottles, it's completely in dark, so it doesn't really age a little, and I think that just that little bit of light kind of does something.
Makes magic happen.
Most of the time, they're in cases until they get put on the shelf, so they don't get that much light, and it's all
true. True.
Well, these were in a lit refrigerator, so I don't know.
I do agree that they do taste different out of the bottle.
Yeah, that's the thing about beer versus can. It's you're gonna get different tastes depending on what you get or what you get it out of. Like I've had multiple beers from the same source, like can and bottle. I'm just like, I prefer to have X or Y, just depending on what it is. Really, it's all about A, personal preference, and B, timing with that beer. For example, like did you get it as its like Best Buy date, or did you get it after? It's all depending on what.
Wasn't this Nick? Wasn't this on that list of like best pilsners or lagers? What that you posted a list of like the best. Wasn't this on that?
Maybe
Oh, I thought this was on it for some reason.
it could have. It could have been. If it happened more than 2 days ago, then I forget.
Yeah, there you go. It was like some list like top 10 or 15 lagers or pilsners that you've probably never had or you should have or underrated or something like that.
Well, I was looking at an underrated pale ale list the other day, and Sierra Nevada was on there, and that's kind of when I stopped
I can
reading.
see that. I could see that though.
Yeah.
Sierra Nevada, it's tasty. It's just the problem is it's
It's supposed to be underrated, and it's Sierra Nevada, like one of the first major craft breweries in the United States. That I don't
That's
know.
true.
Maybe it's just forgotten at this point, Nick.
Yeah,
Maybe.
well, there's just such a giant market for pale ales and IPAs that the old OGs kind of get shoveled out and left out in the cold because everyone wants the new shiny toy.
It tastes exactly
Versus-
the same.
Mm.
Anyway. Trumer
No,
Pils,
that makes
guys.
sense.
Everyone done?
I've been done a
yeah.
couple minutes.
I mean, I think I've had enough of the can that I can rate it.
Well, let's rate it. Wait.
Pills.
Yeah, rate it.
Easy
Let's rate it.
drinking.
Let's rate it.
So I'm doing
I mean,
this with the
I
bottle.
like it. I mean, I think the only thing is I'm not going to have a hard time finding it. You
Oh
know,
man, 5 thumbs up, boys.
5
I
chubs.
almost went half these,
Solid
but I'm
beer.
like, you know what? I
is where it is for the
definitely get
can.
this again.
So go for the glass bottle. Apparently the can
Yeah.
doesn't really do it.
Yeah.
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 So
I mean-
5 chubs.
Yeah.
We'll all drink it. I mean, I would
Must
buy
all
it
drink
if it was
it.
like in Washington. Maybe when we get our new season, maybe they'll like rethink about.
Well, it depends. You guys have Shiner up there at all?
I don't think so.
Well, this is
Oh.
more of a this will be more of a Jared question actually, because if they do, who brings it in? Because down here it's Columbia.
Yeah.
So if
I'll have to
time-
check. I can ask some salespeople and things like that next week and figure that out.
Because
And-
if it's Stein that has the rights, then they're going to be the ones that you're going to have to lay on some pressure to.
Yeah, bring it back.
Yeah, bring that and probably Shiner in too, but who knows?
Yeah,
Shiner,
I'm sure I have a lot of pulling power.
I mean, I'm still waiting for Stein to get back to me about Red Stripe, and
yeah,
Fuck
not gonna
that's
happen,
already been a
buddy.
week.
Red what? All right, Nick.
I
What
don't
video
know.
game are you pairing Trumer Pils with?
Because I totally forgot to think about it. I'm just gonna say Kirby.
Nice.
Because we all inhaled this beer.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there we
Sure.
go.
Yeah, there we go.
We inhale it and it shoots stars.
Yeah.
And it's
You
light
shoot the stars
colored,
out of it.
and it's
5
Later,
of them.
yeah.
it's
Well,
light. It's light and
unfortunately-
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It turns your
Kirby and
cheeks a nice pink color.
Mhm, so Kirby and the Forgotten
You
Lands.
suck it down like a Kirby.
Yep.
Why don't Kirby
How many
sue
guys
Kirby
does it take to sell a vacuum?
Indeed. Awesome. All right, and
Actually,
then what?
I was gonna say that would be cool if that Kirby showed up at my door trying to sell me stuff.
Yeah, right.
Uh,
Just a dude in a Kirby outfit. Here's a vacuum.
Yeah.
It sucks like me.
Right.
Dave, what beer did you finish and need to go buy for next week?
Spartan Oktoberfest.
Let me see.
Hope I can,
Okay.
hope I can get it because it's obviously a little not
Well-
October, and I think that beer has said it was best before June or something. So,
I can I think I have my spare one still. If you want that one, I
Hold
mean,
on to it. I'll
hold
probably
on
can-
to it,
I'll probably
baby.
can get another one, so I'm not. And I'm more than happy to
Okay.
buy a 6-pack of it because I had like 2 6-packs and so.
okay.
Yeah,
I,
I like
I
that.
do
Okay.
like it's a beer I do like, so it's not like if I buy a 6-pack I won't drink it.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, all right.
Awesome. Well,
Great.
another
Cool.
episode in the bag. Trumer Pils,
bag.
5
Yeah.
Chubs up. We got Kirby Games, and we got Dave's Spartan Oktoberfest. Spaten?
Yeah,
Spot.
stop.
That's fun.
Spaten.
Yeah.
Oktoberfest. Next week. But for
That's
now,
right.
we're the Couch Co-op Show. For Jared, Nick, Dave, and Aaron, I'm Ian. Remember to listen to us. We're a podcast.
Yes.
That's why we do this. Or watch us
Listen
on
to us,
Spotify,
please.
YouTube, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Music. Yeah,
Wherever you get your podcasts.
yeah. Enjoy. What do you say? What do you say, Jared?
Beer responsibly.
Yeah.
Drink all the beer.
All of it?
Yeah.
It sounds
all
like
of
Dave drank Dave drank today's beer and future beer. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's all out.
I didn't drink
Okay, I'm
future
almost done
beer
that.
today. I drank that the other night. I thought I had 2 bottles that I kept out for later, and I looked
Right.
today and I'm like, I think I got confused.
that wasn't responsible. You got a beer responsible,
I know.
Dave.
Maybe I'll have a
Oh,
look in the
there
fridge.
it is.
Maybe there's
Tagline.
one hiding out in there, but probably not.